Yo, somebody get the door.
What the fuck is that?
Look at you, you gripping down.
Yo, hi, what's up? What's going on?
Yo, what's going on? What's up? Hi.
If you're a big fan of asymmetrical Roblox horror games like Forsaken or Die of Death, you've probably heard of Outcome Memories, another asymmetrical horror game on Roblox that was based off of Sonic.exe The Disaster, a game that is no longer with us. About 3 months ago from today, I made a video talking about how I thought Forsaken had the best OST to ever come from a Roblox game. In the video, I was straight bouncing on it. I really didn't think anything would top Forsaken's OST, so I was just pogo sticking on Forsaken's meat for like 3 months. Listening to Forsaken's OST, I thought that was the limit for Roblox music. I thought it was over. That was the limit. That was until I played Outcome Memories. As I've said before, one of the reasons I love asymmetrical horror games on Roblox so much is because of the music. The music in these type of games have me sliming everywhere. Not only because they just sound so good, most of them actually have a story to back it up. So not only are these songs bumping, they are adding on to someone or something. Some of the biggest examples coming from, you guessed it, Forsaken. Which is why I was bouncing on the OST so much. But Lord have mercy, tickle my balls and spank me really hard. Outcome Memories takes this shit to the max. Imagine everything good I said about Forsaken's OST. Now, just imagine it better. That's Outcome Memories OST.
Y'all can call it dick riding, I don't care.
This OST is fucking heavenly, bro. They had God on the composing team. They made me switch up on the Forsaken OST. You know how much I glazed Forsaken? So in this video, right now, I will tell you why this OST is better than Forsaken and is probably the best OST on Roblox. And whatever you say is wrong. I don't want to see y'all droolers in my comments talk about some what about the Blood Tales OST? It's better. So anyways, why don't we start off this video with the... Okay, this segment was really hard to come up with because as of right now, as I'm recording, the only executioner in the game is 2011X. So I was just gonna scrap this until I found out like
all the upcoming characters' chase themes are just on YouTube for some reason.
I'm gonna go over some of them because they are really good. If you play Outcome Memories, you know that the mechanics in the game are not like the ones in the mainstream asim chase games right now. One of them being when you hit 0 HP, you don't die instantly. Instead, you could be revived with 60 HP and only then will you die when you hit 0 HP. And depending what life you're on, it will change the chase theme.
This is fucking sick. How did no one think of this?
The last life themes are, in my opinion, way more intense than the regular chase themes, which is pretty obvious because, you know, if you hit 0 HP, it's GG's. This is a insanely cool feature in the game and could lead to some big, juicy, fat, veiny, girthy opportunity. My favorite last life chase theme in this game is for 2017X. Not only because it just sounds so good,
Look what everybody do to him.
That boy put the money in the bed in the safe twin and turned the light off for the money.
And turn the light off for the money.
Not only is this song just straight up nut bust inducing, it also develops 2017X's character.
Because like 2017X is like sonic.exe if he like really thought he was Sonic, so he's like actually thinks he's like, you know, like Sonic, like, you know, Sonic's good and, you know, he's actually bad, but he thinks he's good because, you know, he thinks he's like Sonic.
Which is why the song sounds like so heroic. You know what, man? I don't even care anymore. I'm not explaining this shit. Just listen to it. Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's on you, it's on your grandma, and it's on your cat. Okay, maybe not your cat, but this song is so good, bro. If you play this at a party, I might just make out with you. I don't know. Other than that, all the other chase themes are also f***ing bangers. Like, I'm talking, they were in the studio cooking up straight 5-star exquisite Thanksgiving meals. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm eating this shit up. These chase themes are godly, bro. One that I can name that is actually in the game right now is the Miku X chase theme, which is not as good as some of the other ones, but it's still so good, bro. Oh, it's so good. Another thing about this theme, it is unironically the scariest theme in the game, because every motherfucker who has the skin is probably the greasiest, sweatiest loser to ever conceive mankind. Just know, if you hear this theme, you ain't making it through the first 30 seconds of it. Another really good chase theme that just scratches my balls in the right way is the MJ Lord X chase theme. I already love the reference for like the skin in general, but the theme is genuinely, how do the devs make these songs, bro? They genuinely must have had God on the music team, bro. Yo, who the f was that guy? Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. This song is freaking tough, dude. The song kind of reminds me of like a mafia boss type of theme. I don't really know how to describe it, just listen to it. I just love how it sounds so cool, but also so intense at the same time. And that's a deal for a lot of these chase themes. They all sound good and intense at the same time. That is a pretty hard thing to grasp in music, but Outcome Memories chase themes just do that perfectly, bro. Especially with the addition of Last Life themes. And they fit the characters too? Oh my god, Outcome Memories just stripped me down butt-ass naked already. Anyways, I think y'all get the point I have on the chase themes. They're fire, they're intense, they're like, they fit the characters. I can barely form words right now, bro. What's going on? You're just amazing, bro. Alright, I don't even care. I'm dick running. I'm bouncing on it. I have a whole trampoline park on it right now, and I don't even care. Anyways, to continue with the better themes, to continue with some more fire themes, we have... Like I've said before, Outcome Memories is not like most asymmetrical horror games, usually in terms of core gameplay. One of the features that differs it from other games is that you don't have to survive until the timer hits 0. Rather, when the timer hits 1 minute and 20 seconds, a ring will appear. Jumping into this ring allows you to escape, which means everybody and their dog is gonna go rush to the ring, because if they don't get out, they just die, and if the killer doesn't kill you all, he basically dies too. Now, because your situation is so intense, when the ring pops up, it will be followed by some banger ass music. These songs are literally the equivalent of getting some crazy dome. They're like so scary and intense, like oh my god. Outcome Memories dev team, yes, all of you, marry me right now. My favorite escape theme is for X's Castle. Anybody who has ever played on this map before knows that this thing is as big as a Twitter user. The whole map is just a bunch of long ass hallways that either lead to different rooms or just straight up dead ends. So the whole map is just a maze. So it does make sense that it would be pretty hard to find the ring, which is the reason why this song sounds so intense. Wait, am I recording? Yo. Oh, wait, I'm recording. This song feels like an adrenaline rush. Like you are running for your life and just like thinking about the good old times when your situation wasn't like this.
Hold on, wait, my writing's kind of fire.
Another thing I really like about this song is that near the end, you start to hear the motif of the Green Hills theme song. This is just a cool ass reference and is one of the reasons I thought that, like, while the characters are trying to escape, they're like thinking of, like, you know, the good old times, because like this is like one of the most memorable places in like a Sonic game. No, we're not finished with this theme. There's more. Like I've said before, this map is as big as a Reddit user. So to compensate for it being so hard to find the ring on this map, they give you overtime. And when it goes into overtime, the song goes into one more burst of energy before finally stopping, truly setting in the panic and pressure to escape. Oh my god, bro. 10 out of 10 song. 10 out of 10 song. I don't even care anymore. I showed all the evidence. 10 out of 10 song. The Green Hills escape theme is another one of my favorites because for most of the song, the motif of the drowning theme is heard, aka probably the most anxiety-inducing song in existence. Now, I'm pretty sure if I did my research correctly, this whole song is kind of a remix of the drowning theme, which is a pretty cool concept because the drowning theme feels like you're fighting for your life to survive.
Well, actually, you literally are.
So it is probably the perfect Sonic song to reference when you're trying to escape. 10 out of 10 song. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just spoil the entire segment for you. All these are 10 out of 10, bro. Alright, next up is the You Can't Run escape theme. It's not as scary or like intense as the last two, but it's still really good. I feel like they were going for a more chaotic feel for this song, which of course they grasped perfectly because they're the Outcome Memories developers. This song feels like shit is just happening. Like something is happening to every single survivor. Sonic's taking someone to the exit. Metal is just like healing in a corner or something. Amy just re-rolled the worst cards in the game. Eggman isn't doing anything because his mains are big, fat, greasy losers. Cream is getting slimed up because of course she is. And like Knuckles is just chilling by the exit with a fully powered up punch. Just ready to hit the EXE so hard it goes through the screen and cracks his jaw in real life. And to also add on to that, the map literally f***ing explodes during this song. Adding more on to the chaotic theme of this song. Like, you're telling me you're not hearing what I'm saying and you're not playing the game or listening to the music? Go play this game now! Alright, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, the not perfect escape theme is probably the most stale out of all of them. Probably because it actually wasn't made by the Outcome Memories developers, but it was actually for the disaster. But other than that, it's still pretty good. You know, they have like a little choir in the beginning talking about some... So, you know, that's pretty cool. I don't really know what to say about this theme. It's just kind of... It's a theme, alright. Now, let's get on to the thing that everybody has been waiting for since they clicked on this video. And also the thing I was waiting to talk about this whole video. And that is the... Alright, now this is what everyone has been waiting for. The Last Man Standing themes are easily the best part of this OST. You can tell by how much views they have on YouTube. And trust me, that 5 million views wasn't for no reason. All of the LMSs are unique in some way, shape, or form and are always fitting towards the character. Now, one problem with this segment of the video is that most of the characters have had 1 or 2 LMSs throughout the game's history. Perhaps even more. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over their current LMS theme that is in the game right now. And then slightly maybe speed run over the old one. So now of course the first LMS theme we're gonna cover is my boy Sonic. This theme sounds like just locking in. The beginning of it is like just super upbeat and intense with like almost no build up, and I love that. The whole song is like insanely fast paced with like hella guitars, which really fits Sonic because, you know, he's fast. The overall feeling I get from this song is that Sonic is angry. He lost his girl, he lost his homeboys. He's probably mad that Eggman died too. It kind of just sounds like a fight between him and the EXE. This song is so tough, bro. Especially at the end where he's like, is that all you got? Oh my. That line right there is just perfect for bro. I gotta say, the Outcome Memories developers almost never mischaracterize these dudes, especially like in songs with lyrics. And now that we're on the topic of lyrics, is this song better than the old one? Fuck no. Don't get me wrong, this song is good, but the old one was just better. Mostly because of the lyrics. Like, bro, look at what he says in this song. Bro, he called him a background character. Imagine like convincing yourself that you are a god and like sliming out a whole team of like super powered animals, and then he just says this to you. Also, because the guy singing this must have literally sold his soul to the devil to get this type of voice. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Anywho, the next song is for Tails. Tails' LMS sounds like really somber and like fearful. Because we all know Tails, you know, he doesn't really fight. You know, he a little bundle of joy. But when he comes face to face in a one-on-one with this creature that killed his friends, he locks the hell in. He turns on everything into overdrive because he's got nothing to lose now. He can shoot faster. His cooldowns are shorter. Matter of fact, the dude playing Tails grows taller in real life. This is why the song keeps like a fearful but also like intense type of beat at the same time. Also, they have like a little motif of like the chemical plant theme, which is kind of cool. This theme just sounds like Tails' pure bravery that he probably got from hanging out with Sonic or Knuckles. I just love this song, alright, bro. It's in like my top 5.
Also, I guess the name is kind of cool because, you know, it's like sonic.exe, and like he's trying to be Sonic, and like Tails like, man, you ain't my friend Sonic, so we're like friends no more. Get it, guy?
Next up, we got my daddy Knuckles. Knuckles' current LMS, if I'm being completely honest right now, is pretty alright. It's pretty intense. The beat is low-key fire. I mean, you know, some slime flicked out a little, but you know, not enough to where like it goes to the screen and goes on you. Yes, you watching the video right now. The best part of this song is obviously the reference to that one song where it's like,
They call me Knuckles. I like Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles.
which you can just slightly hear in the back. Which is a pretty tough reference. Also, I guess the name is also kind of a reference because it's kind of similar to the song. But anyways, overall good LMS. Is it better than Field of Fury? Fuck no. Field of Fury, aka Knuckles' old LMS, is probably the best song I have ever heard come from a Roblox game. I deadass put this song over the entirety of the Forsaken OST. Like the dude rapping, the beat, the lyrics, it's just... I really rock with the idea of Knuckles not holding back anymore after EXE slimed out all of his friends and finally taking out all his anger. It feels like the lyrics are hyping you up throughout the whole Last Man Standing, especially with the main chorus.
Feel the fury that from our rage and hold me back every day. They search for no relief. Will you feel the fury? Show me one more stick and a shake and I make you there's a way.
You could just feel like the anger and vengeance within these lyrics. You are not trying to avoid or run from the EXE. You are fighting him. Did I also forget to mention that crazy ass guitar solo they have at the end? Dude. Oh my god! Alright, next character is Amy Rose. Yes, Amy Rose. Yes, Rose Amy. Yes, Amy Rose. Amy's new placeholder LMS is actually good. It's got a pretty funky beat, and she actually talks during the song too. You know, in like the beginning where she's talking about some, "You're not Sonic, who are you?" It's not necessarily the most intense song in the world. It's kind of more like just fire than like scary. Hey, but I ain't complaining. Y'all think when I hear this, I'm gonna try running and surviving? Hell no, I'm gonna stand there and hit a J. Hey, EXE, you gonna join too? Also, of course, like most of these songs, they have a reference to other Sonic songs. This one most specifically has the motif of Palm Tree Panic. So yeah, I gotta say, for a placeholder, this is really good. The only thing I don't really like about it is that it's just not intense. It's kind of more like bubbly. But other than that, it's like an 8 out of 10 LMS. All of the things wrong with it weren't there with the old one. Amy's old LMS might have not been the most fire or my favorite, but it was probably the most intense one. Like, I'm talking on the same level as like X's Castle's escape theme. Just listening to the song gets me overstimulated, bro. There's just so much stuff happening and it's so fucking loud, bro. And honest question, who the hell is this girl singing in the beginning? Do y'all not hear these vocals? Yo, the way she's singing, the freaking rent at her place gotta be diabolical. And the OM devs, of course, right after I just busted to this godly singing, they have the audacity to drop this beat on me. Dude, genuinely, how does one cook up this good of a song? 11, 18, 12, 13, infinite out of 10. I don't. And next we have a random ass little girl. Yeah, they added her before Shadow, by the way. Alright, and now we have Miss Cream. I have quite a lot to look through because Cream, for some reason, has 3 LMSs. Obviously, I'll go over the current one first. Remember, guys, this is a opinion, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like this one. Cashrainer, why the frick do you not like this new Cream LMS? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's just kind of slow. It's not really intense, it doesn't stick out, it kind of just sounds like the last two. But the feeling and overall idea of this song is actually really good. You know, Cream, she's like 8 years old. Y'all gotta think about how traumatizing this is for her. She's watching most of her friends and probably her idols getting absolutely mollywopped by like an evil version of her idol. What is this little ass girl gonna do to this thing in a standoff? Which is why most of these songs start off so like somber and like just hopeless. But even though she's little, even though she's weak, she fights through. She gets the dodges from Sonic. She gets the extra health from Metal, I guess. And she uses that experience to try to keep going on. Will she die? Will she live? We don't know. Ugh. Yo, I should low-key become a writer. One thing I want to point out that all 3 of these themes have is that they have the motif of this one sonic.exe lyric video. I would play it, but I think it's copyrighted, so. But if you listen, all of these songs have the motif in them. If anyone's wondering, my favorite one is the first one, probably because it also has the drowning theme hidden in it. I like how all 3 of these songs mix like these little cute like squeaky sounds in their music combined with like a literal like electric guitar, just to show you that it's this little ass girl versus a god. I love how intense and sad these themes are, and also how it basically shouts out another thing in the sonic.exe community. Like, do y'all see why I love this OST so much? Please go listen to these on your own time. Anyways, wait, hold on. Yo, what was next again?
Sonic, dead or alive, is mine.
Metal Sonic, in my personal opinion, has top 3 LMSs in the game. This song is just so good, bro, and it hypes you up so much during LMS. Probably because it's literally just Metal Sonic's theme from the game.
Or at least I think it is. I don't know.
I actually really like this because most of the other LMSs, they're usually directed towards 2011X or just any other EXE. It's like Sonic's making fun of you, Knuckles is talking about beating your ass. But you know, Metal, he's a robot. He doesn't feel. He only has one objective, and that is just to be Sonic. So it makes sense this song isn't like sad or anything, and it's just his theme. This song is just kind of like a boss battle, and it makes sense because Metal gets like 75% damage resistance during LMS. This song is kind of like Knuckles' LMS, where I think it's supposed to represent you fighting the EXE, just letting it all over him. Okay, don't take that out of context. But y'all get it, right? I just love how greatly this song characterizes Metal Sonic, and that the beat is absolutely insane. Yeah, that is genuinely like top 3 LMSs. And if you disagree, hey, yo, answer that door, buddy. All right, last but not least, we have Eggman. We all know him. We all hate him. You have definitely heard of his LMS if you play Outcome Memories, and you will see that everybody is dick riding it. Why? Even though I absolutely hate how Eggman is designed in this game, and
I also hate his mains. I just hate everything about this guy.
I gotta admit, his LMS theme is fire. His theme kind of reminds me of Metal Sonic's as well, mostly because they both don't feel anything about being the last person left. Do you really think Eggman cares that Sonic died? Or any of his friends? Does he care that even Metal Sonic exploded into itty bitty pieces? No, he doesn't care. Y'all gotta remember, he's the main villain. I love how this song just sounds so egotistical. Literally half this song is motifs from his boss themes in the Sonic game. It really shows that this song is just about him, which not only fits Eggman's character, but also fits how you play him in the game. And of course, how could I forget the lyrics? The lyrics you hear in the middle of Cracked Empire are from this song right here. Overall, really cool reference. I love how much this game references past Sonic media in its songs. It really shows how much love the devs have for the Sonic community. Anyways, my final statement for this song, I just love it. It really fits Eggman's mean and like self-centered personality, and it has a bunch of cool references. Overall, for me, a 10 out of 10 LMS. Yes, this is glazed.
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. This video is already like fucking 25 minutes long. I know I could have gone over more stuff, but like, I think it just would have made the video like twice as long. I would have went over Blaze's LMS, but like, I ain't doing all that, bro. Also, this video is gonna be outdated when like 0.2 comes out, because most of the new like current LMSs are placeholders. So just like ignore that. If you liked it, you should subscribe. I'm not gonna beg you anything because I'm not a loser. Make sure to follow me on Roblox and join my Discord. It would be pretty tough of you. If you want to support a guy that makes a asim horror game slot video. Oh yeah, speaking of asymmetrical horror games, I recently like kind of partnered with this new niche ass like asymmetrical horror game. The game is called Myth, and honestly, it looks kind of cool. They have me as a skin in the game. I'll link the Discord server in my description just in case you want to check it out. It's the least I could do for people making the tough Cashrainer skin. So anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you don't, I guess that's cool. Bye.